Hello there everybody, my name is RoboAce, and this is my very first YouTube video. I'll be unboxing everything for Starlink Battle for Atlas with the assistance of my partner, Check.
Hello!
So, without further ado, my partner will be handing me the boxes as I unbox them. I'll be unboxing the PS4 starter kit as you see here. I even have the Switch starter kit so I can show you guys the R-Wing, and I have all the other ships, weapons, and pilots too. And if you're wondering about Startail, the thing is, that one has only been released in the Eastern Hemisphere, so you won't be seeing that one in this video, but I did hear that it will be released on a later date. So, without further ado, I'm going to unbox this and show you guys how it looks. Now, this is just to show you guys what the ships look like, just in case you're curious and you bought the game digitally, or you haven't got this yet and you want to see what all this looks like and such, or you're just curious and you want to see what this all looks like. Or I should probably show you the contents of the box first. Obviously you've seen the front. Here it shows the Zenith along with all the other weapons and how you put on the PS4 controller mount, showing all the stuff it comes with. Showing how the game works is what it looks like on the back. Sorry, you guys can't really see that all too much. But here's the side of it, and here it includes Mason Rana, who is the main character, I believe, and it says here he's a brilliant technological. I don't know how to pronounce that. Technologicalist.
Here, let me see that.
Technologist, sorry.
Technologist.
A brilliant technologist who levels enemies with an orbital laser strike. He's got the Zenith, and this comes with the Flamethrower, the Shredder, and the Frost Barrage. Nothing much on the bottom. And nothing much on the top either, so, alright.
Now, before RoboAce said anything else, please, if you are, how do I put this? If you're too young to wield a knife, have your parent help you open boxes, okay?
Adult supervision recommended. Alright, here we go. Let's pull this out.
Unless you're like the Incredible Hulk and you can just rip the box apart, but then you probably will break the stuff inside, so
Very
don't
funny.
do that.
Alright, that to the side. So, here's all the contents. Looks pretty good. The controller mount, the Zenith, the pilot, all the weapons. Let's get this out first.
Ace, something just fell out of the back.
I believe that would be the checklist poster, am I right? Wow. Oh, here's the actual game itself for the PS4. And here's the back, because I know they don't show that all the time. It's PS4 Pro Enhanced, in case you're interested. Alright, that to the side. And here we are. Here's the poster, which I believe is the checklist. Let me see if I can open this up for you guys. Not sure they show it everywhere. Alright, that's trash. And here we go. Let's open it up. And wow, that's a big poster. It might be a little too large for the camera. Let me kind of adjust it so you guys can see.
Here, I shall hold it for you. There you go.
Yep, big poster. Now turn it to the other side, check.
You got it.
Alright, now as you can see, there's all the pilots, all the ships, weapons, and such. And yeah, I am going to get into that just a moment after I show you guys the starter pack. But first off, you can put that poster away for right now, check.
Okay, I'll just leave it up here for now.
Yeah, another one comes with the another one comes with the Switch version, but anyway, here's the PS4 controller mount. Check, can you hand me a controller? It's right behind you.
Ah, there you go.
Show you guys how this fits on here. Alright, so here we have the mount itself, and you got a pilot to put in there first off. Then you put the ship on top of it, so you're actually putting the pilot inside the ship, and then you can customize it however you want, and put on different wings, different ships, different weapons, mix and match it however you want to. And let's put this on.
Wow,
right,
that's
nice and
actually
snug.
pretty cool looking.
Nice and snug, fits very well.
Looks almost like a launch pad.
Yeah, it has a very nice snap to it, and set that to the side for right now. Alright, now I'm going to pull out the pilot. Put that in view.
I got the box.
Thank you, check. Alright.
Wow.
Now, here's Mason, the main character that you get in the starter pack. He looks pretty cool. I mean, I think he's a rookie at first, but wow, he looks cool. And to show you how guys how this whole thing works, I'll put him in here. It just slides right in there. Satisfying little click, and just fits right on there.
Now let's look at the ship.
Yeah, camera's kind of lagging a bit. I hope that doesn't cause any problems, but... right, here we go. Pulling out the Zenith. Wow. Now that is cool. Wow, this ship, I really love the detail on this. This is so cool. You see there's a little chip that plugs in right there, and got the 2 prongs on front, detailing on back, has 4 giant thrusters. Really liking this. Plus, like I said, you can make a match, so you can literally take off the wings, and you can change them however you want. Like you can put it upside down if you want to. Same thing with the other wing.
It's almost like an odd USB.
Yeah, kinda. Anyway, I'll just keep the ship normal for right now. Now, before I put the ship on the mount, I am going to test out the weapons. Just let me get that off. Alright. Alright, here we go with the weapons. Alright, here's the flamethrower. And like the other parts I showed you, it has a chip that helps it to plug in. And it's a fire-based weapon, obviously. Here's a ballistic weapon, the Shredder. It's meant to shoot rapid-fire shots. And wow, that is neat. And here we go with the Frost Barrage, an ice-type weapon. Come on.
I feel really slow right now. I just realized that the large hole in the bottom is where the pilot goes when you put this on the mount. That is amazing detail. I mean, you'll see the pilot, and it looks like they're sitting inside the ship. Kudos to the designers for this.
Ubisoft. In fact, they actually made an Assassin's Creed reference to this, but I'll get to that later. Dang,
I thought someone looked like Assassin's Creed on the thing.
Just let me get this off first. It's very tough.
Maybe you do need Hulk strength to get this stuff out.
Oops. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, throw that in the trash.
Woohoo!
Alright, now, sorry for the delay, here's the Ice Barrage, and it's a 5 ice missile shooter, and likewise it has the same chip. And now, hand me the Zenith.
Sure. It looks like you can plug them into the sides here, is that correct?
Yes, and
That's pretty cool.
Not just on the wings. Like, here, let me take the wings off first. If you want to, when you need more speed, and but you still want to be armed, you can just take the weapons and just put them on the sides like that, as they showed in the E3 presentation. And you got like yourself like a little mini fighter right there, and you can still fly around, and it still looks kind of neat. But hey, you can detail this however you want. Anyway, I'm gonna put the wings back on and then show you guys how it looks on the controller mount. And
did you just put the wings on backwards?
Not sure. Frack. You can do this any which way you want. Okay.
It was a trick question.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, here's the Shredder. I'll put that on for the heck of it. And the Ice Barrage looks kind of cool. And if you want to, you can complete this entire game just with the starter pack. Yeah, you don't need to get to the other ships if you don't want to. There's nothing walled off. There's no like additional content that's locked behind getting the other ships besides story elements and such. So if you want to, you can just complete the whole game with the starter pack, but it will be a little more difficult. But if you do have additional ships, they're like additional lives. So here it is, the Zenith on the PS4 controller. It fits, it's at an angle. Why'd I do that? Okay, let's fix that.
And if I understand correctly, you said that you could get like the virtual versions of the ships as well?
Yes, that's only if you don't want junk on your shelves, but they want that to be your choice. If you just want the ships digitally or physically, you can just decide on your own about that. But me personally, I wanted them all physically because I like physical merchandise, and it fits on here nice and good. It looks kind of cool. It's not all that heavy. It's actually kind of light. And
I shall be the judge of that. Let me see. Let me hold the controller.
Here you go.
Yeah, he's right. It's actually not that heavy. It feels like maybe a little bit of extra weight, but besides that, yeah, I could play like this.
Alright, anyway, that's it for the PS4 starter pack, and that's everything it comes with. So, let me get this controller mount off for right now.
Or do you just want to take the chip off?
Well, I will in just a minute. Just put that controller away.
Okie dokie. I'll set it over
now,
here.
In case you guys don't know, you don't need, like, additional ship parts in order for additional players to play, because this does have co-op mode. You can use the ships digitally if you want. Like, if you have this on the Nintendo Switch, you can just use the ships digitally after you use the physical ships to unlock them. But after you put the ships on, yeah, you pretty much got it. As soon as you plug in the ships, you unlock a digital version of itself.
But if you just want the digital versions and not the physical versions, you'd have to buy and download them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But a starter pack always comes with something physical. But anyway, hand me a pilot.
Okie dokie. I will hand you what looks like a green lizard.
Yep, this right here is Carl Zeon. He's a little lizard dude, and his ability is Vortex Shield. And on the back here, it shows that he's a brave explorer whose Vortex Shield returns enemy fire. That sounds pretty darn awesome. And, yep, likewise, you attach him on a controller mount just as I did with Mason. Alright, I'll open him up so I can show you guys a closer look. Again, be careful with a knife. Alright. Alright. This is tougher.
Do you need some assistance?
I got it.
Okay.
Just gotta... There we
He
go.
looks almost like a little iguana or a little triceratops. It's kind of cute.
Alright, got that out. And here we go.
Looks like some instructions fell out underneath.
Let's see. Alright.
Like a little disclaimer.
Now let's see.
Yeah, that's all legal material. Look at that tiny print.
Wow. Okay, that's not important, so don't worry about that, guys.
Well, not important at the moment. I mean...
Alright, here he is, Carl Zeon. He looks like a cool little lizard dude. Looks like he has a mechanical eye. And, yep, just like Mason, you just plug him right into the controller mount to use his power. Each pilot has a different power. Each ships have different attributes that you can use. Like the ship I showed you at first, the Zenith Wings, they give you extra defense. But that's pretty much as far as I know at that part. Some are like tanks, some have good performance. Anyway, he's done, so put him to the side. Hand me another pilot.
Okie dokie. This one, I forgot the name of the game, but it was that there was an old Sega game that had this guy with a really big hat, or that guy from Clone Wars, the
Cad Bane?
Yeah, he looks kind of like that, but more vegetable-like.
Yeah, here's Ellie Aberwood. His ability is Gunslinger. And yeah, he does kind of look like a plant cowboy kind of guy. Someone told me that his gunslinger ability is kind of like something from that guy from Overwatch that says it's high noon when he uses his ability. But I've yet to try that out. Anyway, let's cut him open.
Make sure to cut away from yourself.
Alright. Here we go.
Wow, that one actually was a lot easier.
Alright. Yeah, he also kind of looks like this guy from Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, but I don't know much about that. I kind of forgot to show you guys the back of the box. Here's what it looks like. And it says he's a lone marksman whose fast reflexes blast everything in sight. So yeah, something like the guy from Overwatch. Anyway, that's not important. So,
well,
I meant the box. Anyway, here's what he looks like. He looks like a BA gunslinger. Sorry if you can't really see his face in that shade there, but Some things can't be helped, but he does look pretty neat. Pretty darn cool.
He almost
Alright.
looks like a, dare I say it, Digimon.
Alright, put it to the side.
Would you agree?
Alright, hand me the weapons.
Oh, wow. These almost look like motorcycle parts.
Yeah, as we get into this, we'll get into better and better stuff. Sorry, but ships are last. Alright.
I just heard a whole bunch of awes. Very
Alright.
disappointed awes.
Alright, but don't worry, we'll get to that. So, sorry if this is a long review. But hey, Starlink has a lot of stuff, and I decided to get the full set, so, you know. Alright, now just take note, this is expensive if you want this yourself, so be sure to stockpile cash before you get this.
And make
Alright.
sure you have enough left over for other essentials like, food, rent.
Anyway, here's the two ballistic weapons, the Shockwave and the Gauss Gun Mark II. And on the back it'll say information. The Shockwave, it says knock enemies back with a wave of force. And the Gauss Mark II says take down even the heaviest armored foes. It sounds cool. Alright.
That actually does sound pretty cool. Almost like a sound wave.
Alright, here we go. Let me get
I think I just found my favorite gun.
Let me get these out.
Hey, actually, now that I think about it, do they have anything akin to the Needler from Halo?
They do have a shotgun, but I'll get to that later.
Cool.
Anyway, here are two weapons. And likewise, you give me the Zenith.
Alright, let me remove the other weapons. Hold for 1 second. Here you go.
Alright, here, if you want to use different types of firepower, and some enemies just are weaker against other types of firepower, all you gotta do, just get new weapons, sides of the ship that you want to do, and here you go.
Here's another question. Can you aim them backwards? Would they fire backwards if you aim them backwards?
Yes, mix and match this however you want.
Oh, so you could actually fire at characters behind you?
Yep, that's true.
That is actually pretty cool.
Alright, off to the side. Have me another
Okay.
weapon pack.
Alright, let me park this here. Here we go. Okay, now this definitely looks like it came from Halo.
Alright, here we are. Here's a gravity weapon and a ballistic weapon. The Crusher and the Shredder. Well, I'm not entirely sure that's a gravity weapon. It's just, I see that a lot of purple weapons have a little gravity symbol on them and they have gravity effects, so pardon me if I'm wrong. Alright, let's open this up.
You just mentioned that, and forgive me if I didn't notice it sooner, but I see little symbols on the backs of these weapons. What was the red one? The red one from the Zenith.
That red one is the flamethrower. It's a flame weapon.
Okay, so I guess it's the triangle image, because I don't see the symbol on it, actually.
The symbol's on the back. On the back of the gun.
Oh, I was holding the gun backwards. Forgive me.
Yeah, some other guy got that thing wrong. I think it was from a Game Explainer or something. But here are the two weapons, the Crusher and the Shredder Mark II. Hand me the other Shredder for a second.
This shredder?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, at first I got confused with these two Shredders because they were both just called the Shredder. I didn't see that this was called the Shredder Mark II. But looks like they're both ballistic weapons, and I guess if you want two Gatling guns, one just stronger than the other, then, well, that's kind of cool. I mean, I kind of like this one better. It looks pretty awesome.
Like if you want to weaken your enemies and not take them out completely, you can use the weaker version.
Alright, to that one to the side. Here's the Crusher, yes. And pardon me that I don't know all the weapon types, but yeah, it
look at the
looks
back for you.
it's pretty nice. Putting up. And here on the back it says, for the Crusher, create a devastating gravity well. So I guess it is a gravity weapon. It's just I saw one gravity weapon look like a void, and the other is called Shredder Mark II, shred an enemy with rapid heavy firepower. Alright, setting that to the side. Alright, there's the other weapon. Have me another weapon pack.
Alright, this one looks like, wow, looks like ice, and I guess we have a new symbol.
Yeah, it's a shield breaker symbol. You can literally use the meteor for breaking an enemy's guard. So yeah, here's the meteor and the hailstorm. an ice and a shield breaker weapon. Knife.
That
Alright.
shield breaker weapon actually looks really nice design-wise.
Yeah, I do recommend adult supervision if you want to open these. Don't try to open them yourself if you're underage. Alright, that's open.
Or are not good with any sharp object.
Alright, now I like how the meteor looks. It looks like a very sleek arrow. Now, oops, my
It's
bad.
right there.
How'd that happen? Nice little trick. Alright, now here's the hailstorm, and put that in the trash. Get to the back in a minute, but here's the meteor, and yep, it has the shield breaker symbol on it, and wow, it looks cool. Looks like a little thruster they used to just plow through a guy's defense. I remember in the beta version, it just looked like a sword thrust, but now it actually looks like a giant burst, like you see there. And here we have the hailstorm, and yeah, obviously it's an ice weapon.
It looks almost like what did you call it? The machine gun. What was that one called?
The Shredder Mark II.
Thank you. The shredder. It looks almost like the shredder, but it uses ice instead of regular bullets.
Alright, as for the information, it says launch bursts of freezing ice shots and ram into enemies with a searing heat shield. Awesome. I can't
Very
wait.
definition of blitz.
Alright, I can't wait to try that out. Set that to the side. Hand me the final weapon pack. And don't worry guys, after this we'll get to the ships.
Okay. Here you are.
Alright, here we have the Iron Fist and the Freeze Ray Mark II. Let's open it up. Alright,
Freeze Ray Mark II.
let's open this up. Yeah, I think this whole thing is just wave 1. I think there might be releasing more ships, weapons, and pilots in the future. Like, I know Startail is going to come to the Western Hemisphere in the future, as I previously stated. Alright, let's pull these bad boys out.
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't add like a next wave. I mean, I could see a huge potential with this game, just with seeing what I'm seeing right now.
Alright, here's the Iron Fist, and yeah, it looks cool. Looks very high-tech. Can't wait to try this out. I believe this is the shotgun that you were asking about. That was something similar to the needler. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like a vehicle itself.
I was about to say, it looks like a Hot Wheels car.
And here's the Freeze Ray Mark II, an ice-type weapon. And yeah, it looks neat. Oh, hold on a second, guys.